Greetings, my name is Slight. We are going to play a bunch of games of a unique archetype that I don't think is super powerful, but is interesting to explore, called, we can call it Aggro, but it's not really that. Basically, we're just, it's similar in some ways to like an aggressive deck, in the sense that we want to try to leverage an early advantage and then stick on the board using like a Shang-Chi control element in the end. Or by having a lot of power from low to the ground cards in a particular lane. Hulkbuster, pretty unique in this deck. So let's give this a bunch of tries. I will explain sort of the theoretical concept behind the deck as we play. And the goal of this video is just to give you iteration on a unique archetype so that you can kind of see the thoughts that are going through my head and maybe have some thoughts of your own. If you see some improvements to the deck beyond play a better deck, then please share them. But keep in mind, I'm looking to play something a little spicier than just your average deck. Let me be explicit. If you're gonna give me a suggestion, don't tell me to play a different deck, because it's not really what I'm looking for. So Bar with No Name's not great for us, but not a big deal either. Looks like we've got a discard deck going on here. This tower, not really big impact. I don't know where he's going to end up playing. So I could Star-Lord for a YOLO here. I could also just Hawkeye here as well. Discard decks tend not to have the Killmonger, so I should be good there. The goal of this deck is to... I'm glad we didn't play Star-Lord. The goal of this deck is to leverage... Ooh, nice. Early game advantages, locking down a lane with Professor X, because we have, by the time we're playing Professor X, we should have a big enough advantage in a single lane where they can't really contest our turn 5 play there. So we're not like YOLOing Professor X, right? We're actually like playing Professor X like with intention, right? Okay, so now I think we're good to Star-Lord here, and then I can Professor X here on the next turn. And that one of the key things here is that I'm not just adding 3, I'm adding 6 power with my Professor X, and he's unlikely to want to play there. The question is, yeah, I probably play Nightcrawler here too. Let's see how this goes.
Got him.
Depending on what happens here... Ooh, that is really bad for me. I can get Shang-Chi, though. So I think we're good to snap here. Even if he plays a powerful card in Fifth Tower, I will be able to kill this Infinite, which will be a big deal. That's fine. Notice how we are adding 6 power here, so we break even. And he gets priority, so pretty good. I think we've got this one. Could be wrong. Dracula. He's got 3 cards in hand, so there's some RNG involved here as to what he actually gets.
Baby.
And looks like he got a good one. So that's the way that goes. I think it was okay for us to... I think he took some risk there. He didn't have Infinite in hand. He might have had Apocalypse for 12 as well. So I think we were looking at a 33% on his side. And that was a pretty good draw for him. So, all things considered, not feeling too terribly bad about that. Let's go next. That was one game. And I don't really expect to be just absolutely crushing with this deck, but the point of this is to explore a unique archetype and see if we can get it to work, see if we can learn something from it. So because of this Eternity range, I think I'm in a position where we're probably going to be fighting over this. Although maybe not. I think this is fine. actually, yeah, I think this is fine. And then I'll put this here. That could be something I don't want. Elysium is just fine. Okay. Let's see what he's got. I think I'm okay to stick in the game. If I can keep priority, my Professor X is going to be a problem for him.
Got him.
Okay. Now I don't have to YOLO here, right? I have this massive advantage because of my early game, all right? And we got Hulkbuster, which is actually really strong for us. We can go ahead and Professor X this lane. Guaranteed win here. Galactus. Okay. He has priority though. Now I think he's not going to play anything, and so that's exactly what I want to do. Because I can do. It would be pretty unique for him to play something here. My goal is hopefully he does, and then I can Hulkbuster this lane and then fill with 3 and Shang-Chi without priority. The concern would be is if he has Cosmo. Let's end this turn and see what happens. Gamora. Okay, Gamora is actually not fun. Spiderman is really great. And then we can do Hulkbuster Shang-Chi at the end, right? I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything.
Snap.
The only thing I haven't done is calculate if he just puts good stats on the board that are under the range of Shang-Chi, will I still lose? Oh, dang it. That was good. No Shang-Chi, though. I'm still in it. Hulkbuster coming in big. Who would have thought? I think that's a win, if I'm not mistaken.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
We're going to kill the Doc, and that's game. Nice to steal a win off of Galactus, although I don't think he played very well. Really, it's... I don't know if you want to throw that Galactus down that early. I don't know if you actually... It just feels super risky. Yeah, the Hulkbuster is pretty unique. And it's interesting to play cards like that in decks like this. Alright, sweet. Take that. Back to even. If he had stayed, though, I do... Well, of course, he was certainly dead. He had no place. Alright, let's go next. I just recently figured out how to set up my obs so that it showed these things like this. It looks so much better when you have all this split out. It's not perfect, but I actually like this personally a little bit better than some of the more like potentially over-engineered versions of these layouts. It's just really clear what's going on when I look at this, or at least it seems like that to me. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Alright, we've got a really nice setup for Angela here. Should be able to get this Angela to a very high point value this game. With Nightcrawler and Hulkbuster in the same dealio. Wow. Okay. So let's do this. And probably want to do Nightcrawler here. And then next turn we can Ant-Man as necessary. Now I may not snap just to see if I can get this guy to limp through on 2 cubes. That's fine.
Time's up.
So we want to move here, 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 right? Although this might be overkill here. I just don't think he's going to play. This is adding 6 here. So this is going to go up to 8. So he'd have to play more than 8 on the left. I'm going to limp through, though. I am not going to snap. Let's see what happens. I think that's a win. Although he could change. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Wind,
Okay.
aid my
I
hand.
think that's okay. I draw 2 cards here, so it's really not so bad. And 15, he needs to play 12 mid to be able to beat it. He played 0. We're on 5. I have priority though. This one's gonna look tough to win. So if he plays something here, this is a 5. But then, that doesn't help me very much.
Opponent
Yeah,
snapped.
yeah, not a bad snap at all. Do I go up to 2? I don't think it's the best call. Spiderman on left isn't helpful. The question is... I don't like this move, but I want to see what he does. Oh, okay. Interesting. Can't say that I expected him to play hard in the flooding lane. So now he has to beat us mid, which is 12 points. He can't play... Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see what he plays mid. Destroyer. Okay, yep, that'll do it. Did not expect a Destroyer deck coming out of him. Alright, that's 4 cubes down? Alright, alright. I think I missed one of these. That's okay. Alright, took a break after dinner and I am back. Let's go next. If I remember correctly, I lost a game. Whoops. We'll put those later. Let's play some games. There we go. Alright. Nightcrawler is fine to play now. Probably want to play it in one of these other 2 places. Let's play it here. We can always move it later. It doesn't really impact us very much. Let's see if he snaps. If he does, I'm probably out of here. Having a cheaper Shang-Chi is actually pretty nice, though. Got it. Thank you. Oh, nice. Shang-Chi might come in big here. So my assumption is most of what he's going to play in the middle or Necrosha. So he might throw some stuff that's kind of weak down here in this Lechugia. Let's see what happens. Anything else I can Shang-Chi? You know, if it's Galactus.
Before Galactus.
Okay, well, I'm not in the worst position here.
Opponent snapped.
I think I can safely play Star-Lord. Okay. Wave. See? Yondu. Okay. Wonder what the plan is here.
Got him.
So he should have some big move that he can do. The thing is, there's almost no way that he's going to play this turn, right? Unfortunately, Professor X doesn't win me the lane. And Angela's going to be pretty weak too. Let's do nothing. Let's see. Interesting. Alright. This is 0 power. I mean, I guess we just do this, right? And see what happens. He might have armor or Cosmo here. But having this was relatively nice. Okay, interesting. I guess these are all not a lot. Oh, and death. Alright, I got him. Sorry, boss. Thanks for the 4 cubes.
Victory!
Okay, so right now we're going pretty even. I do think I missed one game, though, which I think was a 1 cuber, but that's the way it goes. Alright. That one's fine. Hey, 500, we're near the end. Sweet. Alright, go next. I need to update my title and my dude. They don't match my deck, which is a travesty. Nightcrawler's totally fine to play out. I probably don't want to play it where the 1-drops are. These negative 1-drops. Because no one's going to armor on this, right? So let's move here. Can always move it out. And I have some good mid plays. Geord right. Just make sure I'm recording correctly. You know, it looks fine. It looks absolutely fine. After you play a card here, add a sentinel to your hand. Save Star-Lord. Medusa's fine. I really have no idea what this person's doing. This is a Viper. It's a sentinel of their own. Okay. Interesting choice to play in Shadowland.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Okay, we're probably just playing against some very classic stuff. Use our Hulkbuster on Nightcrawler here. Turn him into basically a vision. What is his deal? Just playing in the left lane over there. I think I'm going to Spiderman here and try to look to lock this up. If I get Professor X, that'll put me even on this lane, which is not quite, but I can always Nightcrawler over, right, to secure that lane. I wonder if this is the best play, because it's turn 4. He might, if he plays Moon Girl here, then I've got a good chance of winning here anyway. So maybe what we do instead, Star-Lord Lizard on this. He's already got 7 in hand. He's not going to play Moon Girl. He's going to play something else. I think I want to... He doesn't want to play Orchis Ford. I think he's going to play here. And I'll put this here. I think this is okay. I don't think he's going to play mid. Okay, he did play mid. I guess this is... He doesn't care because he's going to have all of that in his hand anyway.
Opponent snapped.
Interesting. Still don't have a clear way to lock down the left-hand lane. I'm a little afraid he's going to play left here, and I don't want to waste Spider-Man. He's almost guaranteed to play into one of these, so I'm just going to play mid. See what happens. Yeah. Okay. Ant-Man. Looks like he got from me
Friendly
from
neighborhood
Cable.
Spider-Man here.
He can't play here, so I'm already set here. He is... I don't know. I think I've got him. What could he play that's going to put stuff in mid? Well, anything that would be blocked by Cosmo, I think. And so then we can just do something like this, right? Oh, hold on. I gotta think a little bit more through what I'm doing. So this goes to, this is 0 right now. So now it's 6. It needs to go up to 9. This here. This here. This plays around Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel will put this to 8. This to 7. And this to 12. We'll lose here, win. The only... But Blue Marvel +1 is a loss on the Daily Bugle. I think this is fine.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Victory.
Alright, gotta win. It is interesting to play decks like this against the meta because it's kind of cool how having a unique arc. I forgot to change my. Let's see if I can do it. Nice. Medusa, of course, and oh, dude, this is what we gotta do. No title. They're gonna think we're a bot, which means we're gonna come out of nowhere. Oh no, I gotta use this for one more round. Okay, that's fine. 5 rocks. Not my favorite. Got Hawkeye and a Nightcrawler, totally fine with me.
This just in.
I wasn't expecting that. I probably need to play Nightcrawler here, and then I can play Medusa later down the line. Let's see what we think this guy's playing. Got a Wolverine here. Cards here can't be destroyed. It'd be cool if stuff like Wakanda and Professor X were counters to Galactus, and those areas didn't die when Galactus was played. I don't think I have any advantage to playing a rock. So I'm going to play Medusa mid. And I kind of want to see what he's up to. Nightcrawler, fine, whatever. Rock. Do I have... I do. I could play Cosmo here and block him from eating all this stuff. And then I can follow up with a Professor X. I think that's pretty good. Let's see how that goes. I also have... If I can keep initiative here, I can also Professor X where he would... Let's see what we got. Wave. Yeah, okay, so this is... He's going to play Wakanda. Because this is... Because in this way, he can't be countered by... Oh, wait. This didn't work. So he's only got 5. Hold up. Am I missing something? I don't think so. He's got Wave. That didn't trigger because of Cosmo. I think if I play this... here... No, I think I want to save it. I'm going to do this. What's this? Yeah. Just want to keep initiative if I can.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Spider-Man. If he yeah, with a Galactus here, I think he's got me. What can you do? We'll do that. It's about as good as I can do. Oh wait, he can't Galactus there. I'm being very silly by saying that he would do that. Maybe he's doing Nightcrawler over? I played that very poorly. For some reason, I just didn't take the time to think through. I haven't played against a huge amount of Galactus. Yeah. See, I didn't consider that line very well. Like, I think there was quite a few ways for me to win in this position, and I didn't quite take all of them. We're just going up and down by 4 cubes at a time. We're maintaining our rank. I do think I am starting to get a better sense of when I should be snapping versus not. Dark Dimensions. Okay. Could put... not really great to put Angela there. Probably the Lizard. Go over there. Spooky 2-drop. But I think we'll start off with Angela here. Totally fine with that. Good position for a Hawkeye. And I can do Lizard to the left. We're swapping the positions of each location, which means that I'm going to have a 50% chance for this to go here or here. So in that case, I think I want to do this. Yeah. So this will get revealed on turn 4, I guess. So afterward. What do we think he's going to do? I think we're good here. Hopefully we can draw... Professor X next turn. This is turn 4. My guess is he's going to play here or here. He played a 3-drop here with a Daredevil deck. Could be Storm. This is if this is just 2, it's not the end of the world. I don't need it to hit. I just like need to use my mana, my energy. So this actually worked out pretty good.
Got him.
All right, Titania. Okay. So this is whatever this is going to reveal. Now, if he plays another card here into Dark Dimensions, he actually has to play 2, right? For him to get this value. Because if he only plays 1, that makes me feel pretty good about trying to go for the left here. I've already got a good advantage on the right. And the only place he'd be able to Professor X is here on the left if he wants to. And then he's probably going to play for mid. I actually think I like this better. Yeah, because then he can take left if he wants it. And I'll just play for the right-hand lane. So this adds 6 power, which means he needs to add 10 power to 11 power to beat me on this turn, which is pretty tough to do with 5 mana. Against Daredevil, it's so risky to snap on this turn. they have like kind of full control over what's going on. And I don't exactly know what this person's game plan is. Okay, moving to the left here. Polaris, interesting.
Friendly neighborhood
I think
Spiderman
that's okay
here.
for me. Oh, of course, Dark Dimension keeps this from occurring. Silly. I can add 7 here. Got myself in kind of a tight spot, but the fact that he's used Spider-Man on this location makes me think that he has something to play there. So can he play for all of the locations? I'm adding 6 here, so I'm actually 6 up. I do go first. Hey, you. Okay, we're back. My wife needed some septic tank information. We won this game. It was looking tight and unclear. We got ourselves 1 cube, but a win's a win. We'll take it. Staying 50-50 with a not very powerful deck. Let's go next. Okay. I think I am happy to play Hawkeye and Nova Roma. Let's see what Dee Dee's got. Aha, Mind Stone. That's a great card to start off with for that deck. That is, I think, good for me. I suspect he will play Mind Stone on the left, so or something. Even still, it's not the end of the world. I can cheese out the Rickety Bridge with Professor X or Spider-Man late in the game. I want to incentivize him not to play in the left lane so I can Professor X there. And then... see, that's not quite right, is it? Let's do this. And this. This Nightcrawler is going to be nice because it's going to lock down this lane. So if he plays something, it's going to kill his thing. And hopefully this will set me up to where I can play cards exactly the way I'd like to. The question is whether I play Cosmo on the left. He now doesn't have a good lockjaw lane. Let's stick with our immediate plan. I don't know if this is optimal, but let's stick with it. Okay. So now we can Cosmo here. And I think it's okay to snap. I've got Shang-Chi in the bag. And Spiderman. Space Stone, Soul Stone, whatever. Get out of here. Goodbye. Go back into the ground. And Shang-Chi's up, so I'm winning on the left. He got pretty bad RNG right there. He still might play... So I think what we'll do here... Professor X the middle. He may play like one small thing here in the Rickety Bridge, and then Professor X will take care of it. And then I've got Shang-Chi on the right. What has he got? Alright. I can handle that. Play this here. And then looks like really I can only play this. I think he's got us, but he's going to retreat.
Victory.
Excellent. It's a win against Thanos with Aggro. With my really... how many did we win? We won... I was -1 and I won 1. Okay. With this weird deck that nobody expects or understands or sees coming. I wonder how much of any victory I have is just surprise factor. Thank you for the Nimrod. Oh wait, hold on. I don't like this card back. It's just not, doesn't all cohesively work. I think I actually want to go purple? No. Let's go red. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Good place to play Hawkeye and then Lizard into it. Feeling pretty good about that. Sunspot, okay. I tend really not to want to play into the Sunspot lane if I can avoid it. It may be a value to just... Oof, that's not good. The chances of me winning this game are very low, I'd say. Probably want to play here. Oh, wave changes the game. So I can Professor X here, I think. I don't want to go mid though, because that's almost certainly where he's going to play. And then I can fight for the left lane with Spiderman. Yeah.
Snap!
Let's try it. I feel like I have an advantage because of his wave. Almost certainly he's going to play Kiln. And if he plays right, he needs to play something big. Sandman's fine. Spider-Man on the left, and time to be sad.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Wakanda forever!
I can beat it with just about anything. And he has no lanes to play in, right? I'm not missing something? Oh, he has Sunspot, of course. So I do think he still has the win here. Because he didn't play something big enough for me to Shang-Chi. So he's just gonna... Oh, the Sunspot. Big problem. I think it would have been more valuable for me to fight for mid, actually, just due to the nature of my deck. I would have had more slots open. So I think we gotta retreat. Good game.
Escaped!
We got our 1 retreat, minus 1 cube. Still breaking even, which is fine for a deck that, you know, isn't very good, right? Really, the whole point of this is to experience it, right, and see where it works, what's feeling good, what's feeling bad. Currently, I am enjoying the ability to get out of the gate pretty quickly. Like, to be able to develop a board immediately. I mean, I feel like I should just put Killmonger in my deck, and my win rate would go way up for all these sunspots. But what can you do? Let's go ahead and play... We really don't want to play into this sunspot lane. It's really just bad for us. Bad juju. Like, I'll just throw away my Ant-Man. I don't care. Okay. We'll have to see what we draw. It's really tough for this particular deck to discard because one of the essential goals of the deck is to be able to be very mana efficient or energy efficient. So we're just gonna play Nightcrawler here. is She-Hulk, I think, mid. Wave. All right. My Cosmo. Hulkbuster, huh? Hulkbuster. I think I'm gonna just play Hulkbuster right. Maybe it hits the Nightcrawler here. Well, if he snaps, though, I think I'm out. Let's see what he decided to play. Hitting Nightcrawler is great. Good 50-50. Arrow has no effect. And where are we going? Worst case scenario? And we are in a good position as far as... So I think we do this. So that adds 10 here to 17, and then Shang-Chi on the right. What is he gonna play? Might be Doctor Doom. So in that case, like this puts it to 17, he goes to 16. We win there, but we lose on the left, right? If he plays Doctor Doom, we could do Nightcrawler here, and Medusa Shang-Chi here. That adds 7. 14 is not enough, and we would lose on the... Let's do... I'm going to assume that this is going to work. There we go. Nice. That felt good.
Victory!
So as you're seeing these games, one of the things you might recognize is that, sure, it's tough to say that we're like playing the best cards, but we are getting high value out of every energy spent in the early game compared to some other decks which tend to forego their early game. Quinjet, don't like that. Why did you play Quinjet into Kilntar? Oh, I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm gonna play mid, because then I can Hulkbuster on the right. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It's not the biggest deal for us. I think one of the better things that we could be doing is... Oh, I think this is probably pretty good. No, it's not. I want to play Shang-Chi in this later. I'm going to have Hulkbuster here. Agent Coulson, okay. I don't know if I gain anything from moving that right now. Turn 4, huh? I don't want to Cosmo here either, and I don't want to... His Quinjet's about to go, though, with Kilntar. I think we do this, because we can always move the Nightcrawler out so that Angela gets more value. Crystal. Weird. I can't say I understand that. think I want to do this. That way I can Shang-Chi on the right. Although, honestly, moving Nightcrawler to the left and Professor Xing here seems like a nice little play. It's going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and remove 5. So I'll go up 2 overall to 25. Yeah.
Victory.
I think that was looking pretty good for us. BRB, 1 sec. I have returned. Onward. See if we can actually get up some ranks. Sure. Super scroll. No, I don't want that. As a clarification, I am not a dolphin or whale in this game. I pretty much only buy the battle passes. And I think that is exactly how it will stay for me. Little bit risky to play Hawkeye into one of these other lanes. Kind of like playing into this lane because I have the Shang-Chi here. But I kind of need a little bit of power to justify it, right? Okay, happy with this. Elysium is not bad for us because sometimes it allows us to just get some free wins with Professor X before they expect it. NFL 42632. Okay. Cosmo's fine. Oof. Okay. Got lucky. I will Cosmo on the right. And then hope to Professor X. Maybe the left? We'll see. I can actually do it in the mid. Ooh, that's pretty. See what he's got. He's got armor over here, which doesn't really impact me very much. This didn't happen. I think we're good to do this. This is going to put us up. We're already up 5, so this will put us up 8. So he would need to add 9 on this lane specifically to win that lane. Do I think that's what he's going to do? No. Maybe. No. He's going to want to... If he's like a Shuri or like a big dude guy, he's going to play his big dudes on one of the Cosmo lanes so he can Taskmaster on the Monster Island. And if he's Shuri, then he's playing Shuri this turn. Surely he's playing Shuri. He wouldn't play it here. The only issue that I run into now... Let's go here. I think we need to YOLO it. I could... Oh, wow. Jesus. That could not... Oh, and he did Professor X. What else do you got? Ah, I see. Alright. Well, that could not have gone worse for me. I think... I can play this here and just cross my fingers. But that's sort of the best I can do. Because, yeah, I mean...
Friendly neighborhood Spiderman
if this
here.
doesn't cover the difference in power level, then I'm out. So... Ant-Man, Shang-Chi, 4 power on the right side. He zeroed nothing. Oh, jeez. For 2 cubes? Let's see what you got. I mean, I don't expect to win here. But for 2 cubes, I'll see what you got. Alright, America Chavez. Again, not trying to climb. Be cool if we did, but really I'm just trying to see how this is kind of playing against the field of of decks in my area, and most of the decks I'm playing against are pretty, standard decks. They're certainly not like super off meta stuff. It's all mostly in there. Okay. I don't think if he's gonna play on 2, I think he would play now. Is there any meaningful value in playing Star-Lord versus Lizard here? I don't think so. Yeah. Whatever. Let's play Hulkbuster here. Stack us up kind of nicely over here on Shadowland. Nakia. Very weird. All of these cards suck. Could play this here and this here. And then these are going to just move on top of the Star-Lord. Actually, what I want to do is play Nightcrawler and Angela. That way I can move the Nightcrawler out if I need to. Mr. Negative. On 4. Okay. I think I'm happy with this. We'll see what he does. Oh, that's cool how Hulkbuster's
Friendly neighborhood Spiderman here.
Okay. Glad that hit here. Bast hitting 3. Wolfsbane, big boy. Final turn. I think I've got him here.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Nice. The only thing that would surprise me is if he could somehow get some big stuff in here. Oh, jeez. I don't know what that was. He stayed. Chip Dippins.
Victory.
Alright, got another one. I don't think there's any harm in just slamming this down. Embryonic death. With that is so cringy. Ugh. Hawkeye into Cosmo mid. I could actually Hawkeye into Cosmo on the left. I just don't know why anyone would be... I think we'll do this. Put Cosmo in the mid. If I'm going to block an area, I think I'd probably block this ongoing effect, depending on what is being played. Sure. Fine with that. Still have... priority. What are we going with? What do you got going on over there? Armor? Wolverine, huh? Interesting. You got Nova. Well, I'm in an okay spot as long as I can maintain... So Wolverine makes me think of... Why would he play it here, though? Unless he does plan to play Galactus here. The problem is he doesn't have a way to play that. I'm going to play Spider-Man here. And Snap.
Snap.
Feel pretty good about it. Against Embryonic Death.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
What are you up to over there? Shuri. Okay. Let's go ahead and play this here. And then Nimrod. And then what? Destroyer? If I destroy Nimrod, it goes here. What is his game plan? I could think more about this, but I may not. If I destroy this, it just goes over here, right? This gets destroyed. I'm up and don't need to play for mid. Now you have Nimrod there.
Got him.
Yep.
Enough said, bub.
Deathlock. Okay.
Victory.
Got 4? Nice. My deck is in a good position to actually abuse Grand Central if I could get my hand down to just like Professor X or something. I think we're okay to play this and then follow up with Medusa. Great. It's really strong for us. Not enough to snap yet, but very strong lead to have Muri, and we have the Professor X here. So probably just Lizard. Sure, play Monster Metropolis, I don't care. Ah, I see. I see. We'll play Spider-Man here. And then we'll see what he does.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Shuri. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a monster.
Opponent snapped.
My guess is I can Professor X here, and then I can just Cosmo wherever he's going to Taskmaster.
Oh, snap.
Because I'm going to have priority. Unless he plays mid. Then I might not have priority. But my guess is he's going to play right so that the Taskmaster can get the bonus, right? Whoa. Hobgoblin. What the heck? What's the plan here? Sure. I got no idea. I don't know how he's going to win this mid. Oh, he might have Galactus. Of course. I just didn't think of that. I could have won this game. I just literally thought of Galactus too late. very easy for me to just play on the right hand side and get that. So that's on me. Back down to 0. Devastating 8 cube loss, but totally avoidable. Good thing to learn about the deck. Good thing to learn about myself. Onward. I don't want any Vibranium mine, at least not this early. I'll play this. Let me just Ant-Man or better. Sure. Morph is fun. We'll roll the dice on this because I'd rather use my energy efficiently. Maybe I'll hit. And honestly, it's still a 2 for 2. It's not the worst thing ever. Okay. Interesting. I think a morph sounds fun. And we can Ant-Man here as well. Let's see what happens. Ah. The Punisher. Okay. Cosmo. I see. I think I'll play here and here. Actually, I can do this. I think I actually want to lose priority, don't I? Because then I can Shang-Chi on the last turn. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so he's playing Taskmaster here. Right? Which is 5. He will have 1. He doesn't have Titania or 0. So I think I can play Shang-Chi really safely here on the left. The question is, what is the best way to play mid? I think we're doing this. Oh, this is turn 5. So I just do this. And Hulkbuster here. And let's see what happens. If he doesn't do anything. Okay. I see. Not good. Could sneak out a win by playing this line if he tries to Taskmaster his arrow now. For 2 cubes, I'll try it. Oh, actually, I misplayed that. I didn't consider the fact that I didn't have a priority. So I end up only winning in the mid. Yeah, deserved loss. All right, we're back. We're just going even. Now I could be playing better. I'm gonna leave it at that. There's more to say. There's more to consider, but I'm not going to consider or say them. I am having a good time though. 1 card can be played here for each player. Okay. So I can kind of steal aggro by kind of playing Nightcrawler here for now. and then moving it out later. It means I can't Hulkbuster there, but I kind of like that. And Angela's great, especially with Hulkbuster. Fine with me. Do I fight them for Titan? The question. That is the question. Let's do it. I think I've got a good setup to put. Ooh, alright, alright, alright. I think I'm going to keep fighting for the middle into Professor X. My hope is that he diversifies, or they diversify.
Opponent snapped.
We'll see what they do, though. It may not necessarily be valuable for them to do that. Like, maybe they play Shuri Danger Room next. Oh, okay. I think we're in a good spot here.
Snap.
Go ahead and snap ourselves. And then... Oh, I should have moved Nightcrawler now. That was a mistake. Because I wanted to actually lose priority, if I could. That was a mistake. I did have a good play there, but it was important I moved Nightcrawler to even out here. Then, if they play something big into Space Throne or Danger Room, they actually take priority, and then I can Shang-Chi whatever they play into Space Throne. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Red Skull. Looks like I am still A-okay. That's 8 cubes. That's one poor son of a bitch. Alright, well, feels good. Feels good.
Victory.
And keep in mind, one thing that's working out for us here is the ability to sort of push one lane and slam Professor X down. We're able to. I've never been in a game already. I think only one game have I had to YOLO a Professor X. Like, it's usually very clear where I want to play it. And that's a key part of the way that this deck works. And maybe this would be harder in a higher rank. Not sure. Maybe this would be impossible in a higher rank. I am not sure. But it is certainly holding its own with me playing, or like I guess with me trying would be a good way to say it. Alright, cool with that. Medusa. Interesting that Brento, huh? Okay.
Wind, aid my hand.
Also totally fine with this. Be pretty surprised. Hopefully I draw something I can... Oh, I can play Hulkbuster here, which is really strong. Oh, but Strange Academy. Maybe Spiderman on the right so that they can't get more into the flooding zone. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I could snap here.
Oh, snap.
The only thing I'm missing... Well, I have the Shang-Chi on Strange Academy after the move. Right? And I have priority so they can't stop my Hulkbuster here. And just to show you, this is kind of what it means to play efficient stats, right? Like, sure, he's played 3 cards, and he has done things, but he has not put stats on the board, right? Very, very specifically, I put a lot more stats on the board than he has. Let's play Spiderman. Yep. Brood.
Friendly neighborhood Spiderman
Weird.
here.
This has got to be... So only one can go here, right? I'll play Hawkeye. Just fill this up. Lizard, I'm not as sure about. I can play that on the final turn. Could just do this, so if this goes here, I'm okay. Let's try this. Okay. Is this Patriot? Oh, Cerebro. And then we'll see Mystique next. This is going to be tough for me to beat. Oh, I didn't get anything in the middle here. I don't think I can win. It's going to be Mystique, which is going to be 8 here. I mean, he might not have Mystique, right? He's just playing stats. And in that case, I'm still losing mid, and I can't win left. Excuse me. Good game. -2.
Escaped.
Oh, Elysium is hot. I guess it got turned hot an hour and a half ago. Our deck sort of uses it. You know, it's not upset about it, right? But actually, it's actually not ideal for our deck because our deck is sort of built around playing on curve. I think I'm going to forego the Angela. We can play Angela into a different lane. I just want to get enough in Hala just in case they try to fight me on it. I will tend to win this fight if we're fighting.
Got him.
Okay, armor. Alright, be cool if I could draw. Okay. So it's kind of, I'm in a good spot because if he's playing Shuri and I can keep priority, then I can Cosmo something. And I also can mess him up with Spiderman. I also have the Shang-Chi on the left lane. So actually it's ideal for me to force him to Taskmaster on the left, meaning he has to play his big creature here. I can Spider-Man. I can't Spider-Man, JK. Spider-Man here though. So if he plays Shuri, he'll play Shuri on the left. He'll play his big card in the middle. Task on the left. And if I don't have priority, I'll be able to Shang-Chi it.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay. According to plan. Hulkbuster. Does that change anything for us? So we could, if we Professor X here, we actually hurt ourselves. Like, I think I just want to play Hulkbuster. Like, Angela, Hulkbuster. He's going to play big and then go left. And then if it's big enough, we'll be good to go. The concern that I have that I didn't calculate here is whether or not I have priority. And if he has vision, oh jeez. Okay, well, we do know he's taskmastering here. Vision's going to move to the right. You could also just play a big minion in the middle now that he has vision, right? I think we stick to our guns here. For 2 cubes, I feel like this is safe. Okay. There we go. According to plan. And I'm glad we ended up playing that lizard. Okay. 2 cubes.
Victory.
And us playing high stat minions is still, once again, in my opinion, putting us in a good spot for these late game control cards that are low value to cover more situations, because we have something that's flying under them, right? That's already powerful enough to fight, you know, something. Now the question is, Forge. What is he playing Forge for? I'm gonna hold Star-Lord. I don't have any reason to play it now. Just play Medusa out, see what he's up to. With a little bit more information, I think I'll be in a good spot, because then I'll know where to Cosmo. Hulkbuster's great here. I'm hoping it goes to Medusa. And I think this will keep me with priority. Deadpool Killmonger. Okay. I think we can risk it. I think what I want to do is this.
Snap.
Because I think what he'll do is like Deadpool plus Carnage, right? So that I can't kill it. And I guess I'm just guessing where he'll do that kind of stuff.
Got him.
What you got? Shuri. Sorry, bud. Probably... Let's deny the mid play, and then we have Shang-Chi for the left if this is a Venom. Yeah, I think
Friendly
this is
neighborhood
Venom for sure,
Spider-Man
right?
here.
We block the mid. So he has to play either into the Cosmo lane or back into the Venom lane. The Venom is Shang-Chi-able. And I think that is probably a win. This is going to put us to 9. I mean, we lose to him playing his dude here, right? And the only other thing I can think to do is just, you know, improve our odds at potentially getting out of this side alive. But I think he has to let Venom win. Deadpool, Death, Arnim Zola. Pretty cool. Well, that was cool. I'll lose to that. blocking the Shuri was a big deal. But he had a perfect draw. I mean, I think that went perfect for him pretty much. He had a 0 death. I guess I'm not exactly sure how he managed. Oh, Elysium made that possible as well. Huh. Cool. Because of the 1 cost reduction, made his Deadpool free, right? So that's pretty sweet. I think we're good to play Angela. And hopefully, I think our plan when Elysium flips up so early is just to like throw stats onto the Angela lane when we have this sort of like Star-Lord Hulkbuster type dealio, and then hope to use Shang-Chi and Professor X on a different lane. I don't know where he's playing, and I'm not in a rush to use Star-Lord. Bishop. So I am guessing we're going to see Mysterio next. So that's good for Star-Lord. So I think I can play this here. This here. And I don't think I'm in a real big rush to play the Ant-Man, right? I'm just chill. He may not want to play Star-Lord, though. But, I mean, he may not want to play Mysterio, because Jotunheim is bad for him, and Vibranium Mines are not great for him either. I might play Vibranium Mines, but I'm not in a rush. Let's see what he does. Jotunheim. Weird. Star Witch. Okay, gotcha. Alright, well. I can play all this in one turn, so I'm in no rush to play anything. I could have played Nightcrawler to the left. That would have been a good call.
Opponent snapped.
We'll see. Enchantress. Weird. Guess he had to do that. So that looks like a win in mid. All they have to do is Magneto there, right? Oh, it's really close as is. With the Nova pop, though, this is going to go up not 3 but 2. And so that'll go to 14. 9. I need to add 5 there to win this one. I think this is sort of the way. The thing is, he's got 5 cards in hand. So I could conceivably knock his bishop out here. So maybe I do this, this, this. Maybe we cheat something out. Nice. The armor there was unexpected. I don't think that's... Oh, it might do it actually because of the Magneto. No, the Magneto won't pull. That's right. Love that. So satisfying.
Victory.
And you're seeing that I am in a position to play out all of my cards in these games with Elysium. In fact, it's a little close to too much energy. But it was smart. That last game, I knew he was going to play Killmonger eventually, and so really I just needed to hold. I think I'm going to do Angela, then Medusa, Nightcrawler, so I'll hold. Nova. Oof. Goose. The goose. Oh, nice. In this case, I think I will just go ahead and do these, even though Medusa isn't getting as much value there. Polaris, yikes. A big yikes. Fine. Give me a 1-drop. Sick. Wow, that is quite the 1-drop.
Wind, aid my hand.
That's actually fine. I can Ultra on this lane, right? Well, I really don't have to, though, do I? If I do this... then I win here. The thing is, he may not even play in this lane. Like, he may just consider it a loss. And in that case, I'd probably want to do something like this. Right? So we do this, 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 snap, go. Fine. Fine. Huh. We'll see what he has. He'll need to play. This is, I'm up 3. This is adding 6. So he needs to put 9 here across 1, 2, and 3 cost cards. 0, 1, 2, and 3 cost cards. Yeah. Good game.
Victory!
All right, how many games are we at? 22. Okay, happy to have a little Hawkeye Medusa action. Might be able to follow it up with a Professor X on 5. Hey. Oof. Win some, you lose some. Cosmo, then Spiderman, Professor X here. Seems pretty good. Cosmo's gonna get pulled over. That was a little silly of me. Deadpool, huh? Cosmo would have been great there. Let's play Spider-Man. If he neglects to play for this, I'll be able to Professor X here. Or there, depending on
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I don't know if this is working for me or not. Got the Professor X. Then he has to do some junk in Necrotia. Magic, okay. Not too bad. It's actually not so bad for me. I don't know if it's good for me, but it's likely he will play in the limbo lane. And I've already got a stat lead in the left lane. And mid is guaranteed, beyond some crazy shenanigans with like Scarlet Witch or something. Okay, what do you got?
Got him.
Probably Carnage? Deathlock. Okay. Very strange. This. I think it's hard for him to play in all three lanes. I don't think it's worth snapping though, because I think he will leave. But for 2 cubes, let's see what happens. Okay. No. Death, not enough. That's it. Game. Looks for the cubes.
Victory!
Right. Another good option for a Nightcrawler here is just to go directly into the rickety bridge. I should be checking people's decks more to see if they are a Thanos deck. So at any... We'll see. I can't imagine he's going to jump to rickety bridge. We'll see what kind of deck he's got going on, though. Blizzard. Maybe Shuri. Maybe Cebu. I probably want to Hulkbuster before Hawkeye, just in case he's going to play like a Killmonger. I don't think he's going to play Killmonger. But I do think he might get in range for some Shang-Chi. Happy to just play this here. Field the Angela over to the right. Sandman, not a big deal at this point. I can still leave Nightcrawler here.
Opponent snapped.
He's not going to want to play anything. I think I'll do this. And see what he does. Dr. Doom, okay. Yeah, the Doctor Doom is good. Everything's slow to the ground. Can't really Shang-Chi anything, and Professor X isn't really going to do anything for me. Like, he'd have to kill his own guys, right? So, we will take the loss. If I was playing a little bit more carefully, I would have obviously left earlier, but it's my... Oh, this is not a loss. This is a retreat. Again, it's more interesting for me to see how these things play out.
Escaped.
Interesting. He's playing Sandman because of Elysium, right? Classic. Hey, that's good. Let's hold. Ant-Man. I see. I see. I'll fight you in the same lane. What do you got? Inefficient. Actually, what I want to do is Nightcrawler, Hulkbuster, Hawkeye. Because then Hulkbuster has a chance to go onto the Nightcrawler. And then Hulk. Okoye. This must be a bot. They're playing very badly. Alright, we lost our 50-50, but it's not a big deal. We'll move this here. Star-Lord. Lizard. And then we've got the Shang-Chi to finish off. My guess is he's going to be playing Kazar. Nakia. I have no idea what he's doing. This might not be a bot. Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. He's got a whole bunch of these types of cards. He's playing really weird. I think he's most likely to want to play in Elysium, so I'm going to Spiderman that lane.
Friendly neighborhood Spiderman
So
here.
he can't play Elysium the last turn, but he can move. That's fine.
Oh, snap.
He's got one card in hand. He can move Nightcrawler here. That's not enough there. Just Shang-Chi is strong guy after he plays his card. I'm not missing anything, I don't think. I guess he could have played like a Doctor Doom and moved his Nightcrawler over. Would have been okay. That would have added 9. That would have been a win.
Victory.
Didn't consider that. Nevertheless, I got 4 cubes. All right. Sure. Bast, turn 1. Pretty strong. Although Bast into Baxter building is not ideal. Looks like we need to play Ant-Man on the left. Medusa plus Hulkbuster. And then maybe we can follow up with Spider-Man. Mr. Negative. I see. The Elysium really makes that scary. I don't think I'll stick around if this... Oh gosh, that's pretty good, isn't it? And then... Oh, Spider-Man next turn. Let's try it. We might get away with it. We might just get away with it. Notice that we are able to play this Professor X in this way, in this aggressive manner, because we have a stat advantage at this critical juncture in the game. Okay? Alright, and I just want to go left on Spider-Man, right? It's kind of a funny thing to say. Star-Lord isn't worth playing there, so we'll play Star-Lord here. I could play Star-Lord Spider-Man on the right, but he's already got a weak... Oh, Spider-Man isn't going to work. I need to wait one turn. Let's just play Star-Lord and see what happens. I need to wait till next turn to play Spider-Man, otherwise... It's not going to work. Okay.
Got him.
Blue Marvel. Ironheart. I think my best bet is here. I don't have any big minions. Like, I think I can play anything that I'd want to play next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and play these two, just in case it matters. Okay.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
All right. Ooh. Scary. Up by one. Yeah. All right. See you later, bud.
Victory.
Did I miss a win? I don't think so. I think that's fine. All right. I like this deck because it's called Aggro, but gosh, it's not Aggro. It needs a more accurate name, right? Because it does something that Aggro does, right? By applying pressure from an early game advantage, right? Like, that is an outcome of Aggro, but there's so much more interaction in this deck than an Aggro deck. So this is more like just a different, like a more aggressive Professor X type deck. It's really fun. It's really fun. It's Ant-Man. Very important not to emote if I'm trying to act like a bot. Happy to see Asgard. It means my Star-Lord's probably going to be pretty good.
Got him.
And I can Cosmo here. Oh, that's not good, actually. I can Cosmo. And Nightcrawler. And then move the Nightcrawler out for Professor X. He may, if he Darkhawks here, though, I'm in a bad spot. I have, so it'd be 12. If that's the case, I think I just take the loss. If he's got the Darkhawk as well, we'll just do our best. Yeah. Okay. Play this there. Lock down that. Really don't want to play him Lechiguya at all. I'm going to move a Nightcrawler over there. Do this. Because I also want Elysium freed up. Okay, fine. It's really not too big of a deal for me. I get to draw 2 cards. Angela's great here. Hulkbuster, come on, baby. And I have... So I can do this. We're in a good position. And if he plays Darkhawk here, we can Shang-Chi it. Oh, well, I only have 2 cards in my deck with that Asgard, so Darkhawk's really, really weak. How are you going to win this spot? Now my hope is he can steal back the tempo. I mean I should have not played Lizard there, I think. I have no idea what this person's deck is though. He's got Zabu and hasn't played a 4-drop. And he's got Magic. Okay, and he's filled up. Cerebro, I see. Does he have Mystique? He does. So that is a lot of power. I don't know if I can beat that. This just adds 5. It is conceivable that he has Onslaught, and if he does, I win. I will, for 2 cubes, show me your Onslaught. Not Onslaught. Tried my best.
Friendly neighborhood Spiderman here.
Alright. Still not quite sure where the Zabu comes in for that, but I will take the loss and carry on. Oh. I think this tends to be good for me. So I might... Ooh, I've never done that before. Let's just play it here, just in case it gets funky somewhere else. Elysium. I think I'm okay to just slam this Cosmo down. Let's put it mid, actually. Arbitrarily. Hey! Play this here. Yeah. Play this here. He's gonna play in Mindscape.
Friendly neighborhood Spiderman here.
Oh, jeez. What's he got going on here? 0 Titania. And... Shuri. Okay. If I do this and this, I add 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which puts me at 11. Which is more than 10. And then he is going to play his big thing here. He cannot Taskmaster.
Snap.
I think I got him. Oh, of course. That was silly of me. Ooh, nope. You can have a Hulkbuster. If he's smart here, he literally won't play anything. That is not what he did. Interesting. Wow, he got everything out of his hand. What can you do? Oh, baby. Can I snap again? Well, we played around one line of play.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah. But not more than one. And I was being silly here, not considering the Shuri. I did know what I was talking about, right? I kind of said it and then just sort of fumbled it. Anyway, we're down 2 cubes. Happy to retreat there.
Escaped.
Alright, a couple more games. I think we've done a good job showcasing the idea of what this deck is going for. Elysium's not helping us too much, though. Really wish I was not playing with Elysium. Okay. This could benefit us. Oh, that's different. But my assumption is that it will not. We'll go ahead and play Star-Lord as well. Ah, armor. Taking it nice and slow. All cards must be played here on turn 5. I think that's okay. Play Hulkbuster here.
Clear for takeoff.
Yeah, he had all the cards that he wanted there. That was an exceptionally good 7 cards that he had. Alright, I think that will call it. I think that did an okay job showcasing the deck. Holding its own, obviously not exceptional, but definitely has some room to play in the meta. Has an option against just about everything, and plays in a rather unique way. Hulkbuster is so unique because it allows us to further an advantage in a single lane in a way that most cards don't, because it doesn't take up a slot, and especially combined with Angela and Nightcrawler has some interesting stuff. We often can get priority early on, and that is really great for Cosmo, And then we lose priority by the time we want to have Shang-Chi. And we have that priority sometimes going into that Professor X turn, which can be really strong against like Lockjaw Thanos or Galactus with Electro. So yeah, let me know what you think, and hopefully this was helpful to see. Until next time,